It is Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. I'm the prop queen Ariel Epstein, getting ready for the arrival of my best friend Kelly in Vegas to here in New York. I can't believe that Hurricane Kelly is about to land and swipe through this city. It is going to be a crazy weekend, so I hope that you guys are all going to tune in and come along for the crazy ride with Kelly and I. We're going to do a mini pod today. So the mini pod is going to have prop queen edges. We'll talk WNBA, talk Major League Baseball. No guests on the show today. It's just me. We've got to get out of here by 5:30 because Kelly lands. And then we are going to dinner. Then some singles event that Kelly enrolled me in. So we're just this is what happens. Kelly tells me that she's coming to New York on Friday. We end up getting a meeting that was supposed to be tonight. So she then moves her flight to Thursday. The meeting then gets moved to Friday. So Kelly and I are like, oh, we kind of just have Thursday to go to a nice dinner. And Kelly goes, actually, I signed you up for a singles event. So we're going. So we're going to a singles event tonight. I'll let you know how it goes. I love all the comments on the X page, by the way, where I asked you guys for your best advice as a guy for getting people to come and be interested in you. Clearly it hasn't worked for me, whatever I'm doing. So, sorry, I was just getting a text about confirming all of our reservations. So, okay, Jewish only. It's not just about Jewish. It's about more the kids being Jewish. It's not about the guy being Jewish as much as the kids. But anyway, that's kind of the way I was raised. So that's important to me and my fam. I live in New York, though, so it's not too hard. There are a lot of other things, not a lot. There are a few other things, too, that I can't discuss on here about qualifications. But we'll see how tonight goes, and I'm going to use all of your advice from X. But I just can't believe, has any of you ever done that before where you just are going to someone's place, you're going, you're traveling to see your friend, and you're like, yeah, I enrolled you in a singles event. Only her. She hasn't been single in 15 years. And this girl enrolls me in a singles event. So yeah, we're taking odds. I think she said minus 10,000 for me not liking anyone that she tries to set me up with in that room. Probably accurate. I look kind of pale. I'm going to put a little more bronzer on my face. I look very pale today. We got to look a little more tan. Kelly and I have a crazy weekend, by the way. So we have this singles event that the non-single Kelly is attending with me. And then we are going tomorrow to lunch with my mom. After lunch with mom, we're going to Fox first, and we're going to go take a tour there. And then we're going to lunch with my mom. Then I have to do Make It Rain on Beeson tomorrow, 3 to 4. So Kelly's going to hang with my mom. Then we're going to my favorite restaurant in New York City. So I'm super pumped. Saturday, we are going to Phillies and Yankees. I'm very excited. So we are sitting in Delta. Thank you to my Yankees guys. Shout out for those seats. And we are going to Billy's before, obviously. So if anybody's going to the Yankees-Phillies game on Saturday, come to Billy's before. I still have the cough. Come to Phillies before. We are going into the stadium, and we're going to have a great time. Can't really do Billy's after, though, because poor Marley. Marley has to get picked up from daycare. Marley's sitting on the couch right now. The Yankees seem like the least exciting thing to do right now. I agree. But you know what's crazy is I was talking to my ticket guy about getting seats for this Yankees-Phillies game on Saturday. He said that this turned into the hottest ticket of the year. I said, what? Even more than the Yankees and the Mets? And he said, yeah, it's more than the Yankees and the Mets. So I think it's just a boring summer Saturday that people just want something to do on a nice Saturday in the summer. And there are probably a lot of Phillies fans. And it's also a really quick trip. It's a 2-hour train ride from Philly. It's so easy. So people are probably making the trip. And also people from Philly probably live here. Your Pam videos were legendary. What were your Pam videos? I don't even know. Pam was at the Jays game yesterday. Yes, I did see that. I did see Pam was at the Jays game. The Yankees sucked yesterday. They had a ton of errors, and I turned it off to watch TV. Maybe. Oh, yeah, because of the trade deadline. The trade deadline is coming up. I can't believe that it's almost here. Thursday, July 31st. So next week, a lot of craziness could ensue. You should see all the medicine that I have on the counter. to get through this weekend with Hurricane Kelly. I have like cough medicine. I have like cough, like a shot, like a Delsum, Mucinex, Sudafed, cough drops. We'll see. We'll see. This is gonna be interesting. I like your top. It's actually a dress. This is a dress. So I'm ready to go since I need to be ready for Kelly and I. So you guys, now that all the medicine and alcohol gonna hit you hard. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to go easy tonight. So like 2 to 3 drinks tonight. Tomorrow, probably a drink at lunch. Then a happy hour drink. Tomorrow might be a little too much at wine at dinner. And then Saturday is the Yankees game, and that's like the dagger. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to take a lot of zinc, a lot of vitamin C, black seed oil, all the stuff so that I could keep my immune system up, hopefully. It's getting better. At least I can speak. Kelly landed, by the way. Oh, thanks, Sean, for letting me know. I probably should be looking at the group chats. Oh, Kelly said, I could see the shitty. It looks like LA. The landing gear is struggling. Could have really used a margarita. Alive. Definitely missing a tire on that landing gear. Hit like metal, taking a chunk out of cement. Oh, okay. Kelly's here. If you guys don't know, Kelly's a really bad flyer. She flies everywhere, but she's here. So with that said, I need to get to the Prop Queen edges of the day. I gave them out in the Prop Queen. Now I'm getting all these DMs from people about picking up guys. Okay, I can't even keep track of this. Let's see some Prop Queen edges. So in the propqueen.com newsletter this morning, I gave those out. There wasn't a lot. I didn't even like a K-prop today. Only 5 games in Major League Baseball, 3 games in the WNBA. I had 3 plays in baseball that I had leans on, and then 2 in the W. So in Major League Baseball, and I'm going to show you guys this on props.cash today because I didn't make any graphics because I've been behind. And I really need to curl my hair before Kelly gets here. So I hope that happens. Let's see. I was looking at, by the way, Gleyber Torres is who I'm using in my splash contest tonight for a hit. So Gleyber Torres, to get a hit tonight, is what we all need to pray for. He's hitting really well against lefties, and Eric Lauer's on the mound. So I was hyped about that. Hits well at home as well. I also put J-Rod as my backup. So we'll see. Let's go into my favorite K-prop of the night. Sorry, I don't think it was a K-prop. It was an outs prop. Oh, actually, these two are correlated. So the outs prop that I like tonight is Eric Lauer under 17.5 outs, if it will refresh. Lots of red here for Eric Lauer to go under his outs, and then he's also on the road, which led to more red. Eric Lauer has only gone over this one time on the road this season, and that was June 24th against Cleveland. But otherwise, he's gone under this 15.5 outs. And when I was looking at, so they're playing the Tigers. And when I was looking at the Tigers, they average about 15 outs per starter. So it fit the narrative here. And then also the Tigers are a top 5 team against lefties. So I know Shawn Michaels going to like that. But see, I catered to Mark and Sean today, who are going head-to-head for the next 4 days. Sean's, for all that don't know, Sean in the group chat is a Tigers fan, and Mark is a Blue Jays fan, and they're always active in the chat. So I have an under on your Eric Lauer and an over for Gleyber Torres. So let's try to cash. Thank you. Eric Lauer, he struggles to get these outs. He struggles to get to 16. The Tigers, they should hit lefties hard, so we're going to take the under here on 15.5 outs for Eric Lauer. And then a couple hitters props that I did like tonight. So looking over at the athletic side, it was Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson, total bases. We were going under 1.5 total bases. The Athletics are on the road, and he's gone under this in 60% of games on the road. He's also, Wilson, gone under this in 3 of 5 when facing Houston. He's over 3 against Jacob Alexander in his career. And even though Alexander's probably not going to go that deep, the Astros still have a top 5 bullpen in baseball. So I would go with the under 1.5 total bases, Jacob Wilson tonight. And the last hitters prop was Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez to go over his hits, runs, and RBI. Julio Rodriguez is he at home? No, on the road. So J-Rod has gone over this 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs in 63% of games on the road, and he has crushed the Angels. He's gone over this in 70% of games against the Angels, and J-Rod's hitting like 400 against the Angels this year, actually in his career. So I like, because even though he struggles more against lefties and Kikuchi starting, he still has good history against Toronto, so he should have good history against the bullpen. So J-Rod over his hits, runs, and RBI, because he has had great numbers in his career in LA. It was like a 491 batting average in LA against the Angels. So this cough's got to go. J-Rod over his 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. WNBA action tonight. There were 2 plays on the board for WNBA that stood out for me. Tina Charles, the former New York Liberty. Tina Charles. I liked her over points, rebounds, and assists. They are at home. Look at all that green. Tina Charles' home road splits were drastic. So she's averaging just under 28 points, rebounds, and assists at home this year. That's way over this 24.5. But on the road, averaging 18.8. So it's a huge difference home road. And in her games against the Sparks at home, she went over this one. But she went under in the last one in July, like early July. But that was in LA. So these home road splits, very drastic. So you're probably getting a good price here because of her not really having a great outing last time around. But look at all the home games. So going at home, I like Tina Charles over her points, rebounds, and assists. She's gone over it in 80% of games this year. And these are 2 of the worst defenses in the WNBA. So there should be some points on the board for Tina Charles. And then an under in the W tonight. Ari McDonald. Is that how she says it? Ari McDonald. I like her under tonight for the Indiana Fever. The Fever are at home against the Aces. And look at all this red for McDonald at home. It's a lot. Oh, wait. Sorry. Under points is what we're looking at. So under her points at home, she's gone under this in all but 1 game this year. Even with Caitlin Clark out, she's gone under in all 3 games. And she's getting a team that in the last 10 games, the Aces, they're playing better defensively, ranking inside the top 5 in points allowed. Just even looking at McDonald's points at home, she's averaging 7.3 points a game at home, but on the road, she's averaging 9.7. So again, home road splits, very drastic, and I would be looking at her to go under 9.5 points tonight, just because of those home road splits for McDonald's. If anyone else has any questions, Severino. Okay, let's look at some Severino props. Oh, no, I didn't mean to stop sharing. No. Share screen. Okay. Luis Severino. We'll look at all his props. So, according to props.cash, Severino's prop that's most likely to hit. Okay, so you could scroll down here and see the projections. So the under on outs is what it likes at 0.6. I usually try to look for something that's over like 1. Like if you could find something that has a chance, like this says 0.85 to go over earned runs and 0.66 chance to go under on out. Like it's the differential, not chance, sorry. It's the differential of like what their projections are versus what the line is. So the projection, the differential is a 0.8 difference and the outs is a 0.6 difference. So let's take a look at Severino on the road. Interesting. That's the last 10. On the road this year, 3 straight have gone under for Severino. And looking at Severino, let's see his ERA in, where are they? LA. Sorry, that was Seattle. Houston. Let's see Severino's numbers in Houston. Sevy. I'm looking at Severino's splits when he's in Houston, which we know because of his time at the Yankees. He has some history there. Okay. Severino this year has not this year. In his career, 3.62 ERA in Houston. He went over it earlier. So you guys know me. I tell you all the time. I don't like for the same thing to hit twice. He had 18 here in Houston, and now he's back in Houston. I don't hate an under. Earned runs, 2 of the last 3 went over on the road. He's done pretty well prior. Let's look at recency. So righties, 50% have gone over on their earned runs. 45% have gone under in the last 20 games. And this season, last 20 games, 45% have gone under their outs, with 3 of the last 4. Fott, Wu, Evans going under in the last 4 against the Astros. So you could be looking for Sevy. I didn't love it because also the Astros, weirdly, when I was looking at the MLB prop spreadsheet on the propqueen.com, 16, 17, 18 outs is what the Astros allow starting pitchers to typically average when they, like 18 to 19 outs. It's a lot. And the Astros recently, if you look at, here, I'll show you the spreadsheet. It doesn't let me flip screens so quickly. So here you would see average innings pitched by a starting pitcher against Houston, 5.4. So that's about 18 to 19 outs. And then looking since even the All-Star break at the pitchers against the Astros, I mean, that's 18, 19, 20 outs there. That's 12, 18, 18, 17, 16. So that scares me a little bit on the 15.5 for Severino. And the earned runs, 4 of the last 5 have had at least 2 earned runs against the Astros. So I would maybe earn runs more. Maybe. Do you mean Kurtz, like Nick Kurtz from the Athletics? Is that what you mean, J Main? I want to make sure that I have the right person that you're talking about. Nick Kurtz? Write it in the chat. Let me know. You have him for 5Ks in a parlay against the Astros. Yeah, I mean, the Astros have been striking out a lot, actually, recently. I'm looking at the spreadsheet. At least 5 strikeouts in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight games. The Astros have had at least 5 strikeouts against a right-handed starter. So Severino to go over 5. Let's see his Ks. He just hasn't been striking out that many batters on the road. Let me see. Stop. I hate that I can't switch the screen share so fast. Severino on the road, 3-3-2. And this, like, the Yankees strike out against righties. These are kind of low K-rate teams, but he didn't have a lot against Houston the last time out. He had 4. Houston is striking out more recently. I don't hate it. I don't hate the over Ks. Okay, so Nick Kurtz. I like him today a lot. Props.cash really likes Nick Kurtz today. I'll show you why. So even just to get a hit, he's one of the most projected players right now to get a hit on props.cash. So obviously that's way too juiced, but it hits, runs, and RBI and total bases. On the road, not as much. Hits, over half a hit's minus 215. But he's getting, let's see. So Jason Alexander, and then the Astros bullpen. Let's see, against a righty on the road at night. It's not hitting that much. Last 5 it's hit. I don't know. It's not screaming at me, but I don't hate it. averaging 2.1 hits, runs, and RBI, averaging 2, 1 for 3 against Jason Alexander. The Astros bullpen is kind of rested, and they're one of the best in the league. Hitting 272 against righties. Yeah. I mean, again, to get a hit is what I was looking at him to get a hit for the splash contest, but I don't think any of these stand out on the well, maybe hits, runs, and RBI. I have to have a cough attack once. Okay, I think I'm back. Marley's on the couch. I have to go in a minute. I can't make it that long. I have to go take some meds and hopefully survive tonight. Thanks. I hope I feel better too. This cough really sucks. 3 for J-Rod. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little nervous about Yusei Kikuchi. He doesn't have great numbers against lefties, so that's my only concern. Okay, I'm going to sign off before I have another cough attack. I need to get ready for tonight and try to be alive. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back Monday, hopefully healthy and happy. I can't talk. It sucks. I don't want to cough in your ear. So good luck to all your bets tonight. I hope I gave you some winners. Speak to you guys on Monday. Tomorrow I'll be on Make It Rain. But I'll see you guys Monday here on the Prep Queen Pod.